Hey guys. I'm gonna do a video on my favorite pagan book. Sorry if you can hear drumming in the background, that's my boyfriend. Um, so my favorite pagan book is actually Teen Witch by Silver Raven Wolf. Now a lot of people don't particularly like her, but I think she's great actually. I mean, like, I disagree with a couple of the things she says, but I think she kind of writes to you like, like she's actually there, like she really I don't know, it's kind of like it's a personal really. Um and I think it's really good because that was like the first Wiccan book that I read. Um and I found that like really really useful. Um and because I was new and stuff, she the way she writes is very kind of comforting and like she's kind of talking to you really. And I found it really easy to follow, and gave me definitely like the basics. But if I have one problem with Silver Ravenwolf is that she I don't know, she doesn't go about Wicca in a kind of faith kind of way, more as the actual witchcraft kind of way, which I think that's alright if that's what you like, but I think Wicca is a religion. Um, but so yeah. Um, so that's my favorite one. It has like whole lists of correspondences and um, spell ingredients and herbs and stuff, which is really good. And she kind of gives you a bit of the history as well, which I found really useful. I think other ones that I found useful were the Crystal Bible is amazing, like really amazing. It's not necessarily pagan, it's just kind of new age, kind of spirituality um, oriented. Um, and that one's amazing. It has like millions of crystals, well not millions, but like loads and loads of them, and a whole massive thing written about each one, and what they can be used for and stuff. And yeah, I use that all the time. Um, ooh, anyone who is planning on having kids or has little brothers or sisters who are interested in paganism or want to be pagan, Circle Round is the best book ever. I think that actually is my favorite. um, I think it's a good, even if you don't have kids, I think it's amazing for people who have a bit of background knowledge. It wouldn't be my favorite like beginner book, but it's amazing. It has a chapter on each Wiccan festival, and like a lot of things you can do and crafty things, and I mean that's good for me because I love making things, and it has loads of recipes and like talks about what the land looks like, in different parts of the world, and I find that really useful. It also has in the back a bit of stuff about how to talk to people about it and how difficult it can be, raising kids. Not that I have kids, I have a little brother, but because obviously, introducing someone into a craft, a religion that is, relatively new and is not all that usual and gets a lot of prejudice. It can be a difficult thing. Like it was talking about how a lot of people tell their kids not to tell anyone that they are pagan or Wiccan or Druid, because of the obvious attachments with that and what people might think. And and it also says, you know, no one should have to hide their faith, you know, because a Christian person wouldn't necessarily hide their faith. You know, why should, you know, little pagan kids? I mean, it's sad, but you know, it is for, you know, the safety. So it's really good. You know, it gives you really day-to-day knowledge as well as it kind of inspires questions for me. Um, so those are my favorite pagan books, I think. Um, yeah, those would be the three I really recommend. For me, I love herbalism, kind of like homeopathic stuff. So I have a lot of like herbal books, like Neil's Yard stuff, which is amazing. But I suppose those aren't like limited to paganism. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. See you soon.